What's up, guys? This is T-Mac with some 2K TV Interactive. When I scored 62 points, which team was that against? Was it the Heat, the Suns, the Wizards, or the Bucks?
McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. Here's McGrady.
If you answered the Wizards,
here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional. Fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Well, some major news for MP. He's headed to the All-Star game. A very nice honor for him.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you figured MP would be there, but with the rosters being named, it's official. He's earned it, and I have no doubt that he'll put on a show.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good from Sexton.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And he can't hit the second. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And they get it back. Good on the shot. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic against Conley. With some arc. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Beasley, the pass to Jones. Pass to Azubuike. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. His last outing, he had 24 points. From deep, here's Doncic. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Here's Jones. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The line for the Jazz, Jones.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Green finds Doncic. Wood outside. Green against Beasley. Green, the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Another miss by Doncic.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney Smith. Outside for Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Malik Beasley.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green. Both good from the line that time. Utah leading. Jones from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Green. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Step back and fire. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Utah. They're on a 10-2 run here. Beasley finds Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Dinwiddie against Sexton. Here's Finney Smith. No good on the 3.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it. And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
For the Jazz, Markkanen's checked in for Azubuike. Bogdanović comes in for Beasley. And Butler is subbed in for Conley. And Dallas with a change here, too. Powell, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Timeout called. The Mavericks. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that...
Jones has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. On the court for Dallas here in the second. Kim Birch is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Jones. They get it back. Azubuike. Some solid D from Wood.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Doncic against Sexton. Wood outside. Who poked away and stolen by Jones. Drives to the hoop. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
That's his first.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to. Drain as many as they can.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Conley's checked in. Back to Green. Six to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Birch.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He contributed 40 points and was on point from deep. He was tenacious, continuing to play exceptional basketball. Guys, we'll see how long he can play at this level.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Beasley. Back to Green. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Birch. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Beasley, pass to Jones. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
To the middle. And Birch slams it in.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Beasley outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Jones. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's good. 2 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. Birch against Jones. And it's Birch missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Green. Doncic on the wing. Wood finds Green. And here's Doncic. Lets it go from deep. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Again, MP missing.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Birch. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
For the Jazz, Markkanen's checked in for Sexton. Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Beasley. And Butler is subbed in for Mike Conley. Down low. And stolen by Green. Out to Kleba. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Outside Bertans. Pass to Green. Right wing. Bertans with the ball. Now Dinwiddie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Top of the key. Jones against Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Jones with the block.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Markkanen misses. Stolen by Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kim Birch.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. 1 minute left to play in the half. Kicks it out to Bertans. No good with the triple. The Jazz have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Pass to Powell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Dwight Powell's combination of athleticism and focus allow him to score despite getting bumped around.
The Jazz making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Outside Jones. Inside. Bogdanovich. Now here's Vanderbilt. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good. Green.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Jones. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. And book it for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Bertans, the pass to Powell. With 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dallas is shooting only 23% so far. We've got Colin Sexton. Malik Beasley is out there with MP. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Azubuike in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah right now. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Green for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Here's Jones. It's not going to go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside, Green. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Finney-Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season are trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Woods flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
So it's Utah now for Finney-Smith. He's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, B.A. And what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league. And then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
Green. Right side, Finney-Smith. Back to Green. Another shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Josh Green.
That free throw misses. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Back to Doncic. Lets it fly. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Jones, his shot is good.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The teardrop. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his third assist of the night. Utah has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Conley passes to Jones. Back to Conley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 6.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Both teams. The Jazz shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka Doncic is out there with Green. Then there's Kim Birch. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wood in at the center position. Back to Doncic. Boy, But viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
MP way outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Johnson, he's checked in for Jones. Pinson, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Luka Doncic. And we have to take another look at that block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Different look for Utah. Azubuike, he's checked in for Markkanen. Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Johnson. And it's Jones in for Beasley. Got it, despite fading back a bit. Wood's got 5 points now this quarter.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Green's checked in for Christian Wood.
Josh Green.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 20 points.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Jones. Jones with the block. That's tipped. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. Dinwiddie outside. Now Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Outside. Green. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
At the line for the Mavericks, Josh Green. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Jones against Green. Puts up a 3. And Jones good for 3. Jones has got 38 points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's stolen by Doncic. And here they come.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Jazz.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they increased their win total to 29.
They needed a win here tonight against these guys, especially considering that they lost the first 2 matchups against them. Now they give themselves a chance to even the season series in the next game against the Mavericks.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
First one falls for him. A different look for Utah. Johnson, he's checked in for Azubuike. Gay comes in for Sexton. And it's Horton Tucker in for Bogdanovich. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Henson comes in for Finney-Smith. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
First free throw is good. The Mavericks making a switch here. Bertans is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Outside Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got 44.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Pass to Kleba. Here's Hardy. From the arc. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
You need somebody to ask you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. We gon' have a good day in a good way.
didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night, I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these raps, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Get my little bro a quick 50 piece. He got the whole hit, and I've been stacking up all these assets. Can be conducting any bad business. Like, whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big on me. Hey, I can't ever slip on me. My mama might flip on me. Like, whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer. I rest my case like, hey, I'ma live life to the fullest with every single breath I take. Let me tell you something real quick. Hey, every time that you touch my wrist, I'm the greatest. Can't with this money. Pull up in them Chevys and Beamers. We all young and rich. You can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior, but last year I made $7 million. Didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YB and I had no other choices. We ain't on it. And all that janky, but I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'll be here forever, y'all can go. We had bad, then a new Bentley. Just re-up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis. Only feel good with my crew with me. Like, whoa, they try to question my character. Yo, Richard Blake. We some road don't fit the criteria. Don't like go bother a lot of my area. I into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they call it name. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greats. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake kick it. The politicking, I ain't worried about it. I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope.
So you're loving your new build in NBA 2K23, but maybe you're looking for a new challenge. Your mind may be wondering, what would it be like to try out a new position or change an aspect of your game?
NBA 2K23 is making that second build process a whole lot easier. Once your My Player reaches a 90 overall rating, you'll unlock Rebirth.
When you make your new build with Rebirth, your completed quests are carried with you, and the number of badges you previously
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards out there with Anderson. Then it's Russell, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard. Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
That free throw, no good.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Shooting 2. And the first one drops.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
That one misses. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now, here is Russell. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's 6 points for MP.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Towns. You saw him with 29 points last game. 6 to shoot. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot. They get it back. Allen kicks to Edwards. Pass to Russell. Lets it go with a 3. That shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Now here's Jones. After the miss from Kyle Anderson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Edwards. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Allen outside. Towns against Azubuike. Snatched up. Second shot opportunity. Out to Edwards. Back to Anderson. Towns trying to get open. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Malik Beasley. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And he can't get the first one.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Beasley. And the second free throw, good. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. Sexton for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 6.
Kyle Anderson.
And here is Conley. 11 points last game. Here's Jones. It's slammed in by Jones.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here is Edwards. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Russell. Edwards passes to Anderson. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Outside, Jones. Into the lane. And the rejection by Towns. Allen passes to Russell. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Count the basket. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level, and the promise that got him.
Jazz trail by 8. Malik Beasley out there with Jones. Then there's Sexton. And it's Conley. And it's Azubuike in at the center position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas played phenomenal. He had 44 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an all-star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Allen against Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Towns missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Jones against Anderson. And Sexton has it in the corner. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Towns. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Jones for 3, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Towns, the pass to Noel. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 80% shooter, The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Jones, no luck. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Releases. Shots good by Noel. Noel's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Jones in the post, working on Anderson. Jones in the post, defended by Anderson. The shot, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Outside, Jones. Good on the triple. Jones has got 19 points.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. But Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the
Timberwolves, 57.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Towns is out there with Anderson. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Allen. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Second violation. Jazz ball.
Jazz trail by 14. Outside, Jones. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Jones has got the first bucket of the third here for the Jazz. The Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Right side, Edwards. Towns against Azubuike. It's blocked. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Jones finds Beasley. Towns against Jones. That's down the hatch. Now 1 more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Here is Edwards. 14 points for him. Pocket 6. Here's Russell. And Jones sends it back. Shifts over Towns. Jones, no luck.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Passes it to Russell. From downtown. Rebound by Azubuike.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside, Edwards. Allen outside. 6 feet out. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And Allen drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Jones for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 27 points for MP.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Towns against Azubuike. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Edwards. Beasley with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And here's Anderson for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. Here's Bogdanovich. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot, but he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. The feed now to Russell. And Jones sends it back. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Jazz trail by 5. Colin Sexton is out there with Conley. Then it's Jones. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Azubuike in at the center. That's the group right now for Utah. Now the pass to Jones. Five to shoot. The second chance effort. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Jones finds Beasley. And yes, it's good. Beasley's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Jazz.
Well, that's Malik Beasley fighting through the contact to finish close. Nice.
Russell against Conley. Back to Russell. The 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And it's good for 2. Jones has got 10 points in just the second half.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
To tie it up. Jones, no luck.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Anderson against Beasley. Here's Gobert. Utah with the rebound. Jones has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Going inside. Stolen by Anderson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, will see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David. Jazz trail by 5. Outside, Jones. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside, Edwards. Pass to Allen. From deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. Allen's got 13 points in the second half.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Jones for 3. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Yes, that goes in. Jones has got 33.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Back to Edwards. Shoots a fader and misses it off the right side of the rim. Jazz trail by 4. Jones kicks to Sexton. Jones in the post. Edwards there. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Edwards drawing the double team. Russell passes to Anderson. And here is Allen. The kick out to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Outside, Jones. Over in the corner, Conley. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. To the inside. And Jones sends it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Sexton the pass to Jones. To take the lead. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got 38 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Conley's got his 4th rebound in this one. As Ibuki trying to break free. Conley gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that.
Jones from deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 6. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And the Jazz call time here. They're in front by 4. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 51 seconds left in the game. Jones for 3, and Utah another 3.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Anderson, and Jones sends it back. Lays it up off the glass. Jones has got 46 points.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're behind by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his 3-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Anderson. To the paint. Kicks it out to Allen. Can't knock in the 3. So it's Utah who scraped by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Somebody that asks you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. We gon' have a good day in a good way. Break up and get a good pay. Just did a show with Lupe. If you want me, you got to pay. Take a walk with Chanel on my feet. Hit the birds when they fly tweet. I don't kick it with them, they cheat. I'm always leaving out on fleek. And I don't ever hate, I'ma leave you just where you started. They wanted to race and you seeing who got the farthest. Out in LA on the hills, this crib the largest. Had a good day, I don't know what my favorite part is. You need somebody that asks you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day. I do me every day, I don't live for others. Proud of who I am, so I'm never under the cover. I ran with it, ain't look back. Now I got big racks in a book bag. Smile at them when they look sad. Life too short, so don't grow fast. They hate on me, throw shade on me. When it's time to drop, they wait on me. A lot of people had changed on me. Don't change, but the day, homie. Change, but the next move. They know I really ball like the Nets do. All the haters been past due. Got them in their feelings like the last dude. And I don't trip cause the hate be motivation. I make the best out of every situation. I be too real, I be knowing when they be faking. But this is real, me and my people made it. You need somebody that asks you, yo, how you feeling? I walk around with my confidence on a million. Don't let it bother me when the people be tripping. I'ma have a good day. You need somebody that truly understand you. I'm on your side, we together, I'm never playing you. It be the ones trying to help that can't stand you, but have a good day.
Is the one with the water. Wet.
Oh my God, Ronnie.
Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Free just like the Masons. Giant what I am, attack on Titan. A beast in your reality, something like liking. To your I'm taking a liking. There's a couple Jones, I talk about biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubber army, and then it's the economy, cause it texting on properly. It said I pay with the paper, it said I do origami, it said, okay, wipe your nose, we cold, what we follow. The code, I'm an animal, you see silo. Horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like Starburst. Send a ghost, any phantom on bro. Know that I be picky, I eat my name more. Go, yo, go, put that on go, yo, yeah, go, yo, like Pinocchio knows. We gon' like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow like a rubber band. We show resistance set up. I've been flight. Harry Potter or Peter Pan. We gon' sort of something like Daniel Son. Call me senpai. Animated the world, but no. You outdated your phone wrinkly like a hang dry. So what's the hateful? I'm on the try bite. Okay. Like a skate bite. Hey. Golden light retriever. Wonders like I'm Stevie. From the bottom like crown on me like TD. Liddy like trip and drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, 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 put that on. Go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on my phone.
漫步在长沙的街头 ，Say whoa whoa，I am the local。24/7有热辣的状态 ，It's full show， 跟着我走走。长沙人最讲的塑料，普通话也炸。一日三餐绝对少不了辣，再干杯再干杯，韵味的 top。就嗨了，当时没多背，厌恶了怎么玩乐队？塑料普通话不收费，搓脖子呀搓的贵贵。就算是变现也活该，就算我也活该，晓不得地牢也活该，我还是咋说的猛仔。来放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有爱着 shake your body， 不在我笼子中的你就一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。老英军大叫一步步高，我相信他们的泡泡之法比他们尴尬，因为手里有牌，跳得快板得慢，为丑又再喊我快得落，我恨根不起。你在心耍我还在无意，我把我的爱是为深耕不息，1到3我相信人者无敌。来放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有爱着 shake your body， 不在我笼子中的你就一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。一个废字不能概括，一味的实在有态度，改造了总比我再错。Gotcha，当兵先别。都是两片秋叶，老脚吵着不得丢个，张手的再真不纠结，我的妈耐得烦我，越境要好口罩张手的虎 ，Rapping my city you know that I'm cool， 干脆用力落实长沙态度，一个废字不能改，一味的实在有态度，改造了总比我再错。废字不能改，一味的实在有态度，改造了总比我再错。我脚步悠悠， 漫步在长沙的街头 say whoa whoa I am the local 24/7有热辣的状态 is for show 跟着我走走长沙人虽长得塑料普通话也炸1日3餐绝对少不了辣再干杯再干杯韵味的 top 就嗨了，但是没多背，厌恶了怎么玩乐队？塑料普通话不学费，抽包子压抽的贵贵。就说是变现也恶改，就说我也恶改，学不得地了也恶改，我还是咋说的猛仔。来你放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有 passion shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。老英俊大叫一步步高，我相信他们的爆爆之法比他们敢搞，因为手里有牌，跳得快把得慢，为抽又再喊我快得落，我恨个不羁。你在心酸，我还在无意，我反过的爱是为深耕不息，一路上我相信人者无敌。来你放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有 passion shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。一个废字不能概括，因为的实在有太多，改造了总比我再错。Got you， 当兵先别。都是两片笑颜，老家吵得不得掉个，张手的在政府酒店，我的妈耐得烦我，越近越好口罩张手的虎 ，Rapping my city you know that I'm cool， 感觉有利落是长沙态度，一个废字不能概括，因为的实在有态度，改造了总比我再错。
Leave me out of nonsense, speaking out of context. People need some content, trying to keep up. This not a contest. Whipping bands concept, heaven sent, God sent. At least that's what my mom says. Proof is in the progress. Money's not an object. Busy than I'm. You know how my job get, barking up the wrong tree. You know how the dogs get, haven't fallen off yet. Come with a classic, they come around years later and say it's a sleeper. The earns are real, the petty is real. Might charge my ex for a feature. Deposit the money to Brenda Letitia, or Linda Felicia. I didn't even, you know I'm a pleaser. 42mm was made in Geneva. Yeah, I probably should go to Yeshiva. We went to Ibiza. Yeah, I probably should go link with Yeezy. I need me some Jesus. But soon as I started confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe us. Sins. I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love with 2 girls at one time and they 10s. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen. I'm from the 4, but I love me a D. I'ma delete this shit, my little secret. He tryna dish me to blow up by peeping. I can't respond, we just go at your people. If I left some rats on the bed, you can keep it. Getting deeper and deeper, I dig it. My shovel won't be, and I was broke, had to fix it. A shark in the water, you swim with a little fish. I did day by tomorrow, she miss it. She look up, then I kiss it. I'm not a goat, but I fit the description. I like the so I get it. We walk around with them bands and I bitch it. I'm dropping hit after hit, I'm just chillin', but I chill with my children. Bigger the business, the bigger the office. I found and found me a shred and I caught up. They call for my artists, they making me offers. I don't even bargain, I start from the bottom. I lost a Ferrari, Las Vegas, Nevada. I woke up the following day and went harder. I'm cracking my shit, now they see that I'm smarter. I gotta get money, I love to get charter. I gave her 4 burgers at once for a startup. I can't let them down, walk around with my guard. I'm screaming out YOLO, yeah, that's still the motto. I know I be on some
everything thought of. Sins, I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love with 2 girls at one time and they 10s. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's, got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen.
What you doing on this side? Do you know where you at? Let me give you some advice before you get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, cause you will never make it back. Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the waves? Ooh, baby. Now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah. Let me show you what that was like. Alright. Baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright. California girls know what I mean. On the west side.
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in the limelight. All this water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I will fall if you leave. For the Mars and APs, babe, I ball in HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't got a vibe. If you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you on the west side.
Show you what that was like. Alright. Baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright. California girls know what I mean. On the west side. We got what you want. We got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that. When you leave, you'll be coming right back. Cause you can't get enough of this California. Let me show you what that was like. Alright. Baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright. California girls know what I mean. On the west side. Let me take you on a ride. West side. Let me take you on a ride. 'Cause I wanna take you on the ride. Let me take you on a ride. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Let me take you on a ride. Let me show you what the west like.
Don't even think of it.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck, so these on rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse, so these on working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Gotta hold that L, tryna come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the I'm in the wrong, if I don't want the and still ain't with the be working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy, y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. RC's but ain't never finna buy. Sorry, take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seen all my ops linked up in a picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably when moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy, y'all still messy. here finna buy bad running my pack. Some lame broke all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, they ain't big enough. Wildin' on the boat on the island. When I better make 'em throw the tile in. One, I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefin', you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleep in. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
In my light, yeah. 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 새 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker. 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this. Yeah, 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 yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마. 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 그 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 iffy yeah. Iffy yeah yeah. 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 Poppin' tags for the night yeah. Meet up extra early, get it started, yeah. Or gonna meet it, 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face. 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 내 오는 100% tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent, we hire. 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼. Take pics for Instagram, looking like I'm jerking. Snap, ooh, snap, ooh. 맘에 든 애들 bang. Hey, snap, ooh, snap. 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼. 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어. 야, 너 나 끄적이지. 오늘은 너 거야 미친 듯이. 하루만 너랄게 we down for the night. Oh, bass bumping right. Oh, I done lost count. Oh, we don't rap like that. We don't flex like that. 술잔을 들어.
And it's easy to do. On the Goat Boat, Ronnie2K will text you a message that unlocks Rebirth when you hit an overall rating of 90.
And in the city, as your level rises, you'll be able to start 4 Rebirth quests to find Ronnie2K in hidden locations in the city.
And you know exactly where to find him. You know, the Knights Dumpster, the West Side Mall, 2K Sports Building, and entrance to the Viper affiliation. Oh wait, was that supposed to be a secret? My bad.
With Rebirth, you can get that new build up and running faster than ever. Try it out when you get to 90 overall.
If you were lucky enough to attend a Chicago Bulls home game in the 90s, then you know that Ray Clay made every Jordan moment that much more.
Enter this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Hayward. He's out there with Jones. And it's Abaji in at the two-guard spot. He just recently learned that we'll get to see MP at All-Star Weekend. Well, Greg, great to see him share the spotlight with the best the NBA has to offer.
And it's a chance for MP to show the people what he is truly capable of. You know he won't waste an opportunity to display his skills.
Now here's Jones, following the miss by John Morant. Here's Azubuike, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Back to Brooks. Clock is at 3. And shot on the way. That one goes in.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Outside, Jones. To the middle. Here's Azubuike.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Down low.
Showing off a little athleticism there. Fun watching Brooks get up high on that alley-oop.
Jones against Brooks. Jones, no luck. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Just a textbook clean pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Conley kicks to Jones. Inside, Hayward, and the rejection by Jackson. To the paint. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Bain. Bain's got 3 assists in the game. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jones for 3, nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Jones has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Utah. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He said when they've got the ball, driving the paint and attacking the rim is the top priority. Athletically, he thinks they have a little edge. He needs them to play with passion and push the issue. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Now here's Morant. He had 35 points last game out. Here's Brooks. And Adams with the slam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And the basket by Jones.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Morant finds Jackson. Over Hayward. Outside, Bain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now, here's Bane. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Here's Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Jones with the ball for Utah. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Jones finds Bane. Hits the three-point bomb. Bane's got 5 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside, Bane. Williams scanning the floor. Back to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Utah with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Jones. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Outside, Bane. Back to Jones. Over in the corner, Williams. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. To the inside. It's Butler that time on the assist by Jones.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jones with it. To the middle. Here's Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Clark.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Substitution on the court.
Jones, the pass to Hayward. Stolen by Jackson. Taking a look at the Jazz. Jones is out there with Hayward. And it's Conley. And it's Abaji in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Adams. 8 points his last outing. Here's Morant. And he converts the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
Play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Jones, that's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's now 10 points for MP.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was terrific. He finished with 32 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
At the line for Memphis, Steven Adams. One shot.
They throw good, Adams.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Jones dishes to Hayward.
And this is what Hayward is out here to do. He's a scorer and does a nice job capitalizing on that possession.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. There's the pass to Brooks. Offensive rebound, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jones with it. Now defended by Adams.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Outside, Bain. Brooks with no one around. Here's Adams, and he banks in the layup. Adams has got 9 points in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yes, the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Now here's Jones. A 32-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Morant looking around. Now here's Bain. He's covered closely. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Conley gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Memphis trailing here. Outside, Bain. Here's Brooks. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Hayward. And the rejection by Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain. Brooks kicks to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Jackson passes to Brooks. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Utah has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jones, no luck. And different games, different official. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Adams. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Adams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Jones from outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
It's Morant with the drive. Pass to Brooks. It's deflected.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Outside, Jones. From deep three-point range, and Desmond Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to Boston. Pass to Morant. And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And he didn't do them any favors in their last game. His performance at the line was porous. And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Jones for 3, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 2, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Chamber Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use Jackson to low down. Good luck stopping him.
And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr. it has become elite. Jay finishing top 5.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Give him a round of applause, everyone. Your free throw.
No good on the free throw.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Here is Conley. Jones for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Morant kicks to Bane. He takes it in. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Jackson dishes to Brooks. Over Hayward. No good off the back of the rim.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Jones with the bounce pass. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward. Now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
A scrawny kid coming into the league. Hayward has added more muscle, and I think it helps him on these physical finishes. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Back to Conley. Pass to Jones. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Conchars checked in for the Grizzlies. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Jazz. Ball stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. With a tie. And Bane with the layup. Bane's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's Jones. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
And there's the feed to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Jones. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Utah calls timeout. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's...
So it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. I've got it out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Hayward. Then it's Jones. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. On the wing, Brooks. Right side, Jones. It's Morant in the corner. Cans the 12-footer. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Jones from outside. And Utah, another 3.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Back to Morant. Over Conley. That one wide left.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
It's good. Jones has got 29 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Jones kicks to Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis? And that one falls for Brooks. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Jones.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Jones for three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Bain passes to Adams. It's Brooks on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Bain. The pass to Morant. Adams outside. Here's Jackson. And the layup falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
And the Jazz call time here.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of
it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Jones against Brooks. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Adams finds Jackson. Here's Payne. Gets to the corner and buries it. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Brooks against Jones. Down low. Abaji the pass to Jones. And the shot is good. Jones has got 10 points in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Morant. For three. Utah with the rebound. Outside, Jones. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks. And Jones pulls it down. Jazz trail by 6. Inside. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against it next time. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Jazz call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. Because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant, the bounce pass. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And a wide open look for Payne. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked. Adams, the pass to Bain. On the wing, Bain. Fade away. Nice hit again. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Jones for 3, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 37 points for MP. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the dunk by Jackson.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaron knows what to do.
Jazz trail by 6. Outside, Jones. No good on the 3. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. 107 left in the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
That's a floater go. Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
MP from deep three-point land. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
His third personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Jones for 3, rebounded by Jackson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And so they foul intentionally.
His fourth personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Jones for 3. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're leading by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Both teams will make substitutions. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told his team, we can get some defensive stops here. We can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And there's the call on Jones. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's the first. That stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
in my light, yeah. 눈더미같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 버는 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a picture yeah 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 feeling all this yeah 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 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah 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 if it I've been taxed for the night yeah meet up extra early get it started yeah or gonna meet it 내게 말을 해 I don't recognize your friend's face 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게 원하면 함께 chillin' 내 오는 backpresent tonight Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼 Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm dirtin' Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap, ooh 맘에 든 애들 bang Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 싹 다 뒤로 밀어 야 넌 나 표적이지 오늘은 널 거야 미친 듯이 하루만 너랄게 we down for the night oh bass bumping right oh I done lost count oh we don't rap like that we don't flex like that 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah